I found out who was drawing on my daughter every day, and it broke me. My 15-year-old daughter came home from school one day with a tiny heart drawn on her wrist in purple Sharpie. Honestly, I thought it was adorable. Cute, I said. She turned completely red and covered it with her sleeve. My family is part of a faith community where tattoos are forbidden. Even the school my daughter goes to is tied with our church. So when my daughter started coming home with these Sharpie drawings, I thought it was a sweet compromise. Except that Thursday, a woman from church saw her wrist and her face went tight. She stormed over. "Is that from that girl in your class? You need to keep your daughter away from her. She's trouble. She got suspended twice last year." I laughed it off, but it did plant a seed of doubt in my mind. After a week, I noticed there was always something drawn on my daughter. Always. But the drawings started changing. At first, cute doodles. Hearts, stars, butterflies. Then sinner in Gothic letters on her forearm. Then a snake wrapping around her arm, fangs dripping blood. Then a demon face so detailed and disturbing I grimaced. These looked like biker gang tattoos, and they were covering more of her body. Both arms sleeved in ink, her legs, her lower back. "Seriously, who's doing this?" I asked. She shrugged. "My friend from art class." My blood went cold. "I've heard things about this girl." "Oh my god, Dad. Everyone judges her and no one even knows her." She slams her door. But then I started listening for any mention of my daughter's new art friend. A woman at church said, "That girl with the piercings." Another parent said, "My daughter isn't allowed near her." Our youth pastor, "Your daughter's spending time with one of the troubled kids. Be careful." The imagery got darker. More demons. Occult symbols. My daughter stopped coming to youth group. I was watching her slip away, and everyone kept pointing at the same person. So I went to the school. I showed her teacher the pictures I took of the drawings on her arms. She sighed. "That artwork is from a student who's had a difficult path. Rough family life, fighting, truancy. But I should tell you, some students use markers to cover self-harm scars." I drove home doing 60 and a 35. The moment my daughter got home from a friend's, I grabbed her wrist and wiped frantically at the ink, looking for cuts. Nothing. Just clean skin. She jerked away, crying. "What is wrong with you?" Relief flooded through me for 3 seconds before the anger hit. If she wasn't hurting herself, this girl was corrupting her for fun, drawing demons because she thought it was edgy. This troublemaker everyone warned me about was deliberately pulling my daughter away from everything we believed in. I need the address of the girl who's doing this to you. Now. Dad, no, please, now! 20 minutes later, I'm at a small apartment in the run-down part of town. I knock on the door, and an exhausted woman answered. "Is your daughter home?" I ask. She called for her, and I was ready for some pierced delinquent. Instead, the girl who came to the door was tiny, maybe 5 feet 2 inches, oversized hoodie with paint stains, messy bun, eyes red from crying. She looked terrified. "I need you to stop drawing on my daughter." She flinched. "I'm sorry. Did she tell you to come?" I thought she liked. Her voice cracked. I tried to calm my voice. "Demons and occult symbols are inappropriate. They're from flash art books," she said quietly. "Traditional tattoo designs." I didn't know. I thought she wanted to help me practice for art school. She showed me her phone. Page after page of incredible artwork. "I'm applying for a scholarship. She's helping me build my portfolio because I need 50 pieces and can't afford practice skins." She was crying. "Please don't tell the school. I can't get in trouble again. My mom works 2 jobs, and if I get suspended..." She wiped her eyes. Her mom has tears in her eyes as well, and scoops her daughter into a hug. I stand there for a moment before the girl looks back at me. I fought back when kids made fun of my clothes. I got truancy watching my little brother when mom couldn't afford daycare. I'm not a bad person. I really, really like your daughter. She's the only person who's ever treated me like I'm worth something. I shouldn't have asked her out. I'm sorry. Everything clicked. I told my daughter I was sorry, and she could see her friend as much as she'd like, even if it was more than that. She texted her that night. They've been dating 3 weeks. The woman from church asked if my daughter's still with that troubled girl. I smiled. "Yeah, my daughter's lucky to have her." Sometimes the real corruption is believing what everyone else tells you to think.